Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TK Maths is Fun. In today's video, I will explain to you one concept of vector, which is perpendicular distance from a point to a line. This is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics. The code is 9709. To explain this question, I have picked up a CIE question, June 1831 question 10. So before I begin, you can see on the top my website address and my blog address. All my videos I have made so far are on my blog, and do visit these. You will find these very useful in your learning process. There are checklists for exam preparation, and this site is still under development, so you can give your suggestion in comments. So let's begin with the question. So in the question, a position vector of a point is given to you, and the equation of a line is given to you, right? And you have to find the length of the perpendicular distance from the point to the line in three significant figure. So first of all, I have written in this form the point. So vector OP is 3 minus 2, 1. And the line L is R is equals to, you can see this reference this gives a point on the line, right? And this gives the direction of the line, vector equation of the line. So this is the direction and this is a point. So you can write it in this form, the general vector form of the equation of a line. So 4, 2, 5 plus mu 1, 2, 3. It's always easy to handle it in this form. Now, just a minute, what's going wrong with this? So now, if I give you visual understanding of this question, now this is a line and this is a point. You have to find out this perpendicular distance. So I'm giving this intersection point here a name F, right? So where the line which is perpendicular from P to line L has a point F. So we have to find out basically this PF, okay? This 1, 2, 3 is the direction of the line, and this 3 minus 2, 1 is the OP vector, which is the position of the point basically. So now you have to find out PF distance. To find out distance PF, it means find out vector PF first of all, and then take out its magnitude, because this will give you the distance. Now, what is PF? If I look at it, PF is equals to PO plus OF. We know it from the concept of vector. Now, PF is equals to minus OP, right, plus OF, because I know OP. So now after this, I can substitute OP. Now let's see what is OF, because once I have OP plus OF, only then I can find out PF. So OP though I have, but let's find out OF. Now, if you see here, when we write the equation of a line in this form, because R is representing any general point on the line, vector equation of the line, the position of that point is determined by the value of mu here. So different values of mu will give you different locations of point on the line. So now when I write it in this form, and suppose I'm saying O to F, because all points on the line are with reference to origin, so I can say my OF is actually this, right? So if I write some other point, suppose T, I can say OT. I can say OT is equals to this, because different value of mu will give me that vector. So now OF is this thing, but now I don't know mu. What will I do? How can I find mu? If you see here, first of all, this OF I need to plug in here in this equation, which we have seen PF is equals to OF minus OP. So I will substitute OF here, and OP also I have. So I will simplify PF. So you can see here, in place of OF, I will substitute this value. And in place of OP, I will substitute this value. And I will simply calculated to find out what is PF, simple calculation. And this give me PF in terms of mu because I still don't know mu. Now, how can we find this out? Now you know vector PF and you know vector direction of this line by the vector 1, 2, 3. So you can recall here the concept of perpendicular vectors. The dot product of the perpendicular vectors is 0. It means this vector dot product with this vector will give you 0, right? So we will apply this concept. So this is my PF, right? And this is the direction of the line. So I am taking dot product of these and it will give me answer 0. So it will help me to solve an equation. So now I will multiply this by this, plus this by this, plus this by this. You know how to find out dot product. And then I will get the value of mu. So value of mu I'm getting is minus 3 upon 2. The whole target is to find out PF. So now minus 3 upon 2 I will only plug in here to get my vector PF, right? So let's plug in here the value of mu. So after substitution and simplifying it, you got minus half 1 and minus half. So now you know vector PF. So if you will take its magnitude, you will get the size of it or the distance from a point to a line. I hope it makes sense to you, and if you liked it and learned it, please do press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching the video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.